Hi, everyone. I'm Julie Heinrich, Marketing New Business Development Manager for CTSI, here at another beautiful day for our YouTube series, All About It, or All About IT. It's really however you want to look at it. I am very excited and honored to have Joe Cowden with us here on the series today. He is the Director of IT for Education Credit Union, and today we're just going to be talking anything and everything IT. So, Joe, welcome to the series.
Thanks, Julie. My pleasure to be here.
Well, if you will, just tell us a little bit about your background, who you are and kind of how you got into IT.
Excellent. Well, I'm a native Texan, born and raised in Amarillo. I started my banking career back in 2001 as a proof operator. And for those that don't know what a proof operator does, basically I encoded checks. Any transactional item that came through the bank, I would make sure it was encoded with a proper amount and that it was balanced and sent off. And then fast forward a few more years and oversaw some of our operations, did some stuff with electronic fund transfer, and really managed our whole operations department before I really found my passion in IT. Specifically in software configuration. So I've been doing that for about a decade and then landed over at Education Credit Union about 3 years ago and to oversee their entire IT department. So not just software anymore, but equipment and all the security and the processes behind it, from just tech support and everything that an IT shop has. So.
Wow. So, I guess, did you ever really think you were going to go to IT, or was it just something that you stumbled upon and said, hey, I really like this?
Probably the latter, just kind of stumbled upon it. It was, there was a need that, IT, just had a lot of hands-on, and, the computer information was kind of cool. So dabbled a little bit in that CIS degree to see if that was really where my true passion was. And then, just kind of moved on through that.
Very good. Very good. I love that. One thing I've noticed a lot in IT and all kinds of fields and all kinds of, roles is, it's not always something that you necessarily thought of. At least I know I never growing up was like, absolutely, I'm going to go do IT, but it's a great industry. So
absolutely.
Tell us about Education Credit Union.
So Education Credit Union, since we're a not-for-profit, we're able to offer a lot better rates and competitive deals with our loan products and and pay better dividends on our products as well. Education Credit Union, we're focused on our community. So we have branches in Amarillo, Canyon, Bushland, and even stretched out to Stinnett and Borger within the last couple of years. So the community aspect of it and how we partner even with WT and AC of offering internship for those college students that are over there as well. Plus any event that we put our name on, we want to make sure our employees are there, and we're really exposed to that community to ensure our membership is top notch.
Yes, absolutely. Well, and I know we see you guys all the time, and have really enjoyed any of the events that we've been at or been able to be with you guys at. So, absolutely love that. So what does your day-to-day look like?
So being the director of IT, I oversee all of our infrastructure as well as our technology support to ensure that our systems are up and running, to make sure that we empower our users with the appropriate equipment and access they need to effectively do their job. And projects. Being in IT, it never stops. So we're always trying to make sure that we're on the latest and greatest to ensure that security is top notch and everything is ready to go. So that way our member data is protected as well as our users are able to work.
Yeah. So, I guess probably maybe not necessarily a dumb question, but maybe an obvious question, but obviously IT, you would say, is pretty important to the success of, the credit union, but also your members and everything. And so, was there, we've been partnered together for a little bit now, and was there something that occurred or was, that kind of pushed that or, made you guys realize like, hey, we need to?
Sure. So we were introduced to CTSI a couple of years ago, and basically came along a project that we needed some extra eyes, a little extra hands on to just push through that last little bit of hurdle, but just push through that hurdle to get to where we needed to be. And like I said earlier, we're part of the community. CTSI is local. It was really a no-brainer. The expertise and support that you guys offered was exactly what we needed.
Good. Well, we love to hear that. And I know, not just from me, but I know our team has really enjoyed working with you guys too. And it's just been a wonderful partnership. And so I appreciate that, you're also here too. So that's part of the partnership is you're willing to come up here. But, so, in your opinion, why do you feel it's important to have an IT partner? Because, you guys have a great staff and you guys are all very talented and do wonderful things. And so in the IT industry, for the credit union, why would you say it's important to have that?
Well, with the financial sector of IT specifically, there's a lot of moving parts when it comes to member information. And sometimes that team can be really grained into looking at that. So partnering with other people like MSP, like yourself, offer that extra puzzle piece to say, here's the bigger picture. Maybe we're too close to it, or you have other industries or other companies or clients or partners or whatever you want to call it that is experiencing something that maybe we can get ahead of the curve on, or maybe we've seen it in a different light. It's just that overall partnership to prepare everybody for the next level, right? I mean, as soon as you get a new piece of equipment, it's obsolete by the time you've already get it updated. So, I mean, it's a fast-paced industry, and having IT partners to come alongside with you and being able to point out some direction, best practices, industry standards. I mean, you name it, those fit in pretty well.
Yeah. Well, fantastic. So, as we're, a couple months into 2025 already, which is insane. Can't believe it's already here. The year's just flown by. But, what are things maybe that are top of mind for you in regards to IT and technology?
So with ECU specific in our IT department, we're really coining the phrase simple, easy, fast.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to be able to provide solutions, access to allow our employees, our staff to do what they do best, and let the systems and the processes do what they do best. Once again, I'm going to bring up the community aspect of it. So if we have our members coming to meet us, we want to make sure our staff is able to take care of them in a manner with opening an account or providing a loan payment or whatever, fill in the blank. So keeping that simple, easy, fast solution is really something we want to make sure that we're taking care of, and offering that digital first presence too. I mean,
yeah.
Our generation, I say our generation, the younger generation, going to a physical branch and conducting a transaction is not something that is very common anymore. Mm-hmm. So we want to make sure our system is up and running so that they can get online and open an account or do their funds transfer or whatever their need is for that time.
Yeah, absolutely. You're very right about that. I don't know very many people that, at least in the younger generations, that really like to go into the facility anymore. So from your perspective, what would you say the biggest challenges, maybe not just facing, education credit union or credit unions, but just organizations in general?
That's going to be a toss up between two specific things. Cybersecurity is always going to be top of mind, no matter where you go. The criminals are getting smarter. I mean, it's important to have a top notch security system in place to prevent or deter those attackers. The other side of that is going to be AI. I mean, AI has been around for a long time and it's not going anywhere, as anytime soon anyway. So, I mean, might as well get on that bandwagon, but we want to make sure that we're adopting it and doing it justice. And it just goes back to that simple, easy, fast solution is to let machines do what they do best and let the humans do what they do best. So having that automation or that assistance from AI to better serve those processes, all for it.
Yeah. Oh, I love how you said that, let the machines do what they do best and let the people do what they do best. And, I think sometimes when it comes to technology, it's both, right? You can have the product and the solution all day, but you got to have people behind it too.
Absolutely.
So I love that. It was a great perspective. But is there anything else that, you'd like to add, or just any from, just an IT standpoint? It doesn't even have to be IT, but.
Well, I mean, honestly, working in the IT realm and just living that fast-paced industry and seeing all the changes that come out. I mean, not necessarily that you want to be top-notch and have the latest or greatest of everything, but ensuring that what you do have is working effectively and efficiently. And, partnering with CTSI and being able to get their perspective on certain things has helped us through that as we're delving into projects and pushing stuff out. So
awesome. And I know you mentioned AI, so that's another thing. We do have our upcoming spring event, and that's going to be a big topic as well as all about AI and just some things to think about and just, it's one of those things I've noticed. I think for me, it feels like it's the new cloud, where people are like, we didn't know what the cloud was. And I think now AI is kind of that mysterious, not sure. So hope to see you there. It'll be a fun time and lots of education. But other than that, I just can't thank you enough for being here and for the partnership and the support. And, we've truly enjoyed it, and, look forward to many more partnership and years to work together. So,
well, thank you. Thank you, Julie, very much.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, that's it for this series, but want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. As a reminder, please subscribe. If there's anything that you want to learn about, hear about, please let us know. We want to make sure that we're bringing any kind of updates and information to you that you want to learn. I want to thank Joe Cowden again for being here. It was a wonderful conversation. We hope to see you guys in April for our data event. We'll be in Midland, Amarillo, and Lubbock. So it'll be a 3-day event. And with that, that's all I've got. So I'm Julie Heinrich. I'm all about it. See you next time.